Hey, welcome back to Last Night I Watched. My name is Kristian. I'm here with Carlos, Mark, and Ian. And today we're going to talk about the newest Halo episode, Allegiance. I never remember what these are called because I don't really care. It's really sad.
Let's jump into it.
Yeah.
She is us, Captain. Chief, people don't just manually override decades of indoctrination. I did.
Signal the Spartans.
What about Master Chief? Why isn't he here?
He can no longer be trusted to stay on mission.
This is dirty business, all of it.
They need us, Cortana, to save them from themselves.
So in this episode, Chief and Mackie they have a thing which I kind of saw coming from fucking miles away, and I just think it's stupid. I think the whole plot of this storyline is dumb and is completely unnecessary, and yeah, I guess Chief lost his virginity or something, because aren't Spartans supposed to be asexual or whatever, according to the books?
We've had how many video games? Never any sex in any of these video games, and
No.
I think that's what makes them stand out. And the TV shows are like, you know what would be good? Let's put it in ass, and then let's have John have sex with the enemy.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Thank you. That's what I dreamed of for 22 years.
This is all we've been wanting all this time.
Yeah, I was telling Christian, it's not even a sexy scene.
No, it's like the most boring sex scene ever.
And then Cortana's just standing there watching.
Yeah. Doesn't Halsey watch also?
Does she?
Doesn't she watch too?
Fuck.
She does. She's like, Master John has a girlfriend. Oh, he's in love or something. Like, because there's like cameras all over. She's like watching him walk around and stuff too when they go out to like what looks like our high school lunch area.
Yeah, it does. It straight up felt like we were back walking around high school, finding a place to eat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
At least we didn't get to see anybody's butts.
I thought for a second, because he's standing there with a towel wrapped around him, and I'm like, oh, is this the ass part? And we never got it, so I was like, okay.
No ass.
No ass.
instead he acts like a deranged mental patient and draws a circle in the mirror.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Horrible.
She took him to Halo and back.
Yeah. He went to Halo. Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're like sitting there touching each other's backs, like a super sensual scene.
Yeah.
Touching each other's scars and stuff.
I,
And you know what? That was enough for her to turn. She was like, I believe in humanity again.
Just like that.
Just like that.
guess sex will do that.
Yeah.
Make you rip out your finger saber.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was pretty gruesome.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't
nice,
bad.
Nice to have some blood in the show.
One night with John and she gives up violence for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be a hell of a lay.
I guess so. For a dude that's never done it before.
Yeah. I think canonly, I've only seen this on Twitter, but I think canonly Spartans actually have their like hormones adjusted, or even like the reproductive system is even taken out or something.
That
like
makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because if you want a soldier, you would,
Yeah. Makes sense.
or like a robot soldier, like they're trying to program them to be.
Yep.
Oh, well. How about that Spartans taking on Chief, though? That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was one of the better parts of the episode. I don't know where they're gonna go with that or any of this, really.
Yeah.
But
I like how
Yeah.
Kai took her helmet off and she's like, guys, we shouldn't be taking John on. We should be helping him. And then they just bap her in the face real quick and
Yeah.
tie her up.
yeah, it was cool how she got out.
Yeah, that was pretty sick, where she was kicking the cement or whatever she was attached to.
Yeah.
I did like her in the beginning, too, when she was taking on she was lifting a bunch of weights with the Marines and everybody's screaming and hollering, yeah, dude, you got it, yeah.
I did like how she's like lifting a warthog.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
She's like fucking strong.
One
My
thing
God.
from this series is I really like Kai for some reason.
Yeah, I like her more than the other Spartans.
Yeah,
I would say she's probably my favorite Spartan, I guess. Yeah.
I like her more than John. I think, like character-wise.
I might have to agree, which
Yeah.
is sad because this is supposed to be about John.
Whoops.
You know, we have like a Boba Fett situation
No,
here.
yeah.
So,
I thought the action was pretty great at the end, though. John doesn't even have his suit on, so he's trying to take on these full-suited Spartans by himself, hand in hand.
yeah.
He's trying to shoot him down, and then Cortana even flips on Dr. Halsey and starts helping John. I really liked how she activated the Warthog and rammed it into Spartan Vanok. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I didn't know she could do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Takes control of the Warthog.
She operates a little differently than in the games, because in the games she's like always with you except for most of Halo 3.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah, she's just a computer chip in your head.
yeah, but then here she's like outside of Chief, and she's like on like some platform that's like, it's like a hologram in like random spots throughout the ship or whatever.
Almost seems like she runs on Wi-Fi. You know,
Yeah.
she doesn't even need to be plugged in anywhere.
Yeah. It's like Windows 10.
What do you think about this episode, Mark?
I'm going to be probably the man out here, but I think it was needed. I think it's a good setup for next week, the big dog. They set everything up. It had romance, intrigue, action. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting here. I told Carlos, I said, I was kind of sad that it ended, the episode. You know, weird. I wanted a little bit more as to what he's going to do. You know, why did she pull him there? Did she pull him there to save his life? Did she pull him there because she wanted to tell him that they're no longer friends? You know, just...
I think, didn't she just say goodbye, John? And then that was it. She just disappeared off of the Halo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I guess we'll see what happened to her. I don't know.
we'll see next week.
Yeah, they definitely tease you at the end of every episode. Like, they leave you wanting just a little bit more, so you come back for the next week.
Right.
It's kind of like Stranger Things. Do you watch Stranger Things?
No, I haven't watched that one.
Oh.
Okay. They kind of do that. At least I know in season 1 they do. They kind of leave you on edge in a lot of the endings.
You know, if you're gonna make a TV show, a weekly one, you want them
Right.
to come back.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Because with Stranger Things, they just release it like completely, like 100% once it's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one
They
of
want,
those.
they want you to binge.
Yeah.
Another character I really like is Miranda Keyes in this one.
Yeah, she's not bad.
She's not bad. I like the actress. This time she cracked the code of who was talking on the ship. Turned out to be McKee. And then she goes and runs to tell Captain Keyes and everybody, look, it's McKee. She was the bad guy the whole time. And then they start stunning McKee, like in the same spot when she was a kid.
Yeah.
So it's easy to turn her back to the good side, having sex, but then she quickly reverses back to the bad side when she gets stunned again, and realizes, oh yeah, humanity is pretty bad.
How did it work when she touches the artifact and then Chief is there too? Doesn't he have to touch it?
Right?
I was
Well,
confused because she's like, "Oh, bye, John."
I think last episode or 2 episodes ago, didn't she show up on the Halo?
Yeah, they were
But
both
that-
touching it though.
Really?
I think.
No, she was still in her cell, I think.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
And then her handler was all like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Right, yeah.
Trying to revive her.
And then she pops up there and we're like, how the hell did she get there?
Okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot. I don't know. It's a forgettable show.
Yeah. Yeah, very forgettable. Very uninteresting, yeah. Yeah.
She definitely has better control over it, though, because she got him there, boom, really fast.
She like made it explode. I wonder if you touch it out of anger, you make everybody explode. One of the security guards was trying to pull her back away from it, and it looked like he started like melting, or he was getting
Oh, yeah.
shocked or something.
Disintegrated almost, kind of, or something,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I wonder how many people are going to survive in that room. The high command's in there. I think Captain Keyes was in there. Yep.
Yeah, Miranda Keyes was there.
Yeah, everybody was there. And then it even tosses John and all the Spartans. The force of it.
Yeah, it was a powerful blast.
Well, What'd you think about this episode, Ian?
We were watching it, and just out of nowhere, Kristian goes, "I signed a petition to cancel this show."
Oh no! Did you really?
It's true.
Oh.
I think it was inspired from this episode because it really turned fans off with the whole love thing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's like god awful fan fiction.
Or soap opera stuff.
Yeah, I this is for me the worst episode
Really?
by far. Yeah,
I thought the Spartan fight scenes redeemed it a little bit.
not enough for me.
Dang.
Yeah, this was, oh man, Kristian, you brought up some fans are saying this is insulting. The show is insulting.
Yeah,
So this episode really cements that for me now. This was kind of a slap in the face.
Right.
This was just, oh man.
yeah. It's for the fans. It's like it's making you wonder, like, why didn't you look at the games? Like, why didn't you like do a deep dive into them and take some sort of inspiration from it? You know, it's like there's absolutely. I mean, it's not 100% like off, but you know, because you have the Halo ring. You know, they're on Reach, Master Chief, and Keys, and like some of the Covenant and all that. Like, I don't know. It's just like why would you make this? Like, what made you think, oh, people are gonna love this? Like, it's just.
I did watch a little bit of the behind the scenes this week, and the director of the show, he said that he used to play the games when he was younger, and he loved the games and everything. I think it's the writers.
Yeah, it's got to be the writers.
Yeah.
The writers just didn't even bother.
Yeah.
They might have studied the books and stuff, because we are seeing some of that in the series from the books, like the children Spartan program. But yeah, it's just not good. Why are we got a love story going on?
Yeah.
I mean, it's made for TV. It's meant to draw in more people who regularly wouldn't have played the video games, I suppose. But, I mean, could you technically do the Halo games and just translate them into a TV series? I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
I feel like you could make it work. It's just this is why it's tough making like movies or shows about video games. It's like if you don't have a good, well, this is like when you write this stuff, you know, the people behind it are going to think, oh, this is great. This is good stuff. This, you know, it might look great on paper, but doesn't come off well on screen. And with this, it's just proving that 100% that, you know, it's like you got to be really careful when you're making video games into stuff like this. It's just, I don't know. It's very, sometimes it might work. I guess a lot of people like the Sonic movies, for example. I haven't seen them.
I hated the first one, so I haven't seen the second. I heard the second one's better.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu was alright.
Yeah.
Is that kind of video game based?
Yeah.
I forgot the whole thing. Doom. I like Doom with The Rock.
I never saw that.
I know it's kind of a stinker, but I like that one.
It's not horrible.
The
It's
Resident
watchable.
Resident Evil.
I've never seen them.
Those are good. At least the first two. Actually, speaking of, Netflix is coming out with a new Resident Evil series. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer.
No.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We'll give it another try. Resident Evil.
Yeah.
See if
Yeah.
it turns out well this time.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just.
Sorry, Halo.
Yeah.
I
They've
am-
done you dirty.
I'm looking forward to watching the next episode and getting this out of the way.
So you think it's going to be the fall of Reach?
Sure. whatever it would be more accurate to the lore if they do that, but it's like, why? How is this happening now?
Right.
You know, they don't even know what Halo is when Reach happens.
Yeah.
True.
So it's like it doesn't line up.
Right.
These writers know what they're doing. Obviously, I'm sure they'll put out some quality product for it.
Yeah.
Season 2 was confirmed like before season 1 even dropped. You guys saw that, right?
Oh, that's ballsy.
Oh.
Yeah. They said come back for more. Maybe it'll be better next season.
Hope so.
Ian, what do you give this one out of 5?
1.5. Sorry, I didn't even let you finish that. 1.5. This is going a whole step down. I almost thought about a 1, but I was like, maybe
Damn.
that's a little too cruel. 1.5. This episode sucked. This episode was everything I don't want out of a Halo TV show. So 1.5 out of 5 for me.
Understandable. What about you, Kristian?
I'm gonna have to agree. 1.5 was also thinking about 1 on the way.
We didn't even talk about that.
No.
Yeah, that's serendipitous, I guess.
Yeah. Well, this is like one of the shortest episodes we've done. So it's saying something. But yeah, just uninteresting, boring. Like, yes, there will be action in it, but it doesn't get me more invested in the show. And I feel like with something like Halo, it's supposed to do that, and it just doesn't. I don't know. People seem to really like the show. There are people on here who have called it, or not on here, like on the internet. They've called it incredible. I'm just like incredibly boring.
Yeah, hey, if people like it, that's cool. Like,
Yeah, it's their opinion.
Yeah,
It's
like
fine.
that's cool. It's just I just this isn't what I wanted out of a Halo show. But if people like it, that's fine. If someone can get enjoyment out of something, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that.
Personally, I just don't get it, but that's
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, I don't get it either. But there's things that I like that some people think the same thing. Like, how the fuck can you like that? So I understand how those people can be looked at.
Yeah.
Definitely. What about you, Mark?
3.
Nice.
Oh my god. You
You
have an
gotta-
opinion?
You gotta
Drop
understand,
the mic, Mark.
You gotta understand, guys, that this is the only thing I know about Halo,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm liking the show. Okay.
That's a good thing for the show then. Like someone who
Right.
has no connection to the games and
Yeah.
is watching the show likes you like some of the episodes, like maybe like, would you say like half of the episodes, or I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's been okay. There have been stinkers for episodes. The last one had
Quan Ho?
Quan Ho on it. Like I said, that is a good standalone. If the entire show was about that, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
But the only, to me, the only weak part, and they should have kept it out, is the sex scene. They could have done that a lot better than they did. And it's not like they're on, ABC, CBS, prime time where kids are going to be watching this.
Right.
I mean, it's a paid service, so
Right.
let's get some of that money's worth.
Yeah.
That we're having to cough up.
Definitely.
So, yep, I sit on my 3.
Nice. I think I'll give this one a 2.5. The love story definitely sinks it for me. I never wanted to see Master Chief doing it, especially with the enemy, a Covenant lady. I don't get it, but the Spartan fight redeemed it for me. The action was pretty good. I also gotta say, this is not a cheap looking show. Like, the special effects look pretty good, the costumes look good,
Yeah.
the environments, the set pieces, they look good. It's a quality product. It's just our writers are shit.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of these writers, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it.
Send them out to sea.
And the acting's not the worst either, too. I think the acting is pretty decent.
It
Could be worse.
yeah,
Could be way worse.
Some characters are better than others, in my opinion, but overall, it's not laughably bad or anything.
Yeah,
It's,
right.
it's what do you call that? It's not content. It's it gets the job done.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's just enough.
Yeah.
The Chief is still wooden.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
yeah.
That
when
really
I
bothers me.
when
They
I was
popped that chip out, he should be. I mean, he should have been. He should have been all over.
yeah when
Nike.
when I think of the acting I don't like in this show, I kind of go to him first.
Really? I don't really have a problem with Pablo. I kind of like him.
I don't know. I agree with Mark. He's just wooden and not very interesting. And I mean, it's not like Master Chief was a cult of personality, but I don't know. I don't know. Just kind of wooden and bland.
Yeah, so this show is really bad, and thanks for watching. We appreciate you, whoever's checking us out. Like and subscribe.
Let's finish strong next week.
What did they say
Yeah.
at the end? Hey,
Episode
let's
9.
finish the fight. We got to finish the
We got to
fight.
finish the fight, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. They never actually do, though.
Yeah.
They've been saying that since like 2007. It's never ended.
That's
so.
true. Well, they kind of did at the end of Halo 3, didn't they? That kind of ends. Don't they kind of finish the
Then they
fight?
brought it back.
Right.
4.
It's like Star Wars, you know. You blow up the Death Star. There's always going to be another Death Star, you know. It never ends. But,
All right. We'll catch you guys next week.
yep. Thank you for listening.
Later.
See See ya. I'm looking for the new Yoshi game.